Part 2 starts with Hanamori trying to collect all the questionnaires she passed out earlier and asking everyone to cooperate with her. It turns out that after she did it with Kanzaki, her male phobia slowly got better, to the point that she is even able to talk to bigger and more burly men. Kanzaki thought that even if he did it just to help her overcome her male phobia, since she chose him nonetheless, maybe she is interested in him. While he was deep in thought, some of Hanamori's friends approached them. Their names are Mami and Kana. Mami was surprised by the fact that Hanamori, who was always scared of men, seemed to be perfectly fine. Hanamori said it was all thanks to Kanzaki. Mami praised Kanzaki for being so impressive, while Kana said they seemed close, with an expression I don't even know how to describe. Kanzaki said they are familiar with each other. Even one of the characters in the Doujin, Mami, wondered why he looked like that. Kana said he must be an easily overwhelmed guy. Kanzaki thought that from a third person's perspective, he and Hanamori looked like a couple. One of Hanamori's friends, Mami, hugged her and said they wouldn't hand her over easily just because his relationship with her improved a little. While looking at them, Kanzaki remembered and we see a flashback of when he confessed to a girl in his younger years. Her friends told him that they would just play together once and he got the wrong idea because she would never associate with him. They warned him to stop bothering her, to not get close to her again. Back to the present, Kanzaki came to the realization that the same thing was happening and he almost got in over his head again. Meanwhile, Hanamori wondered why he was behaving like that. Kanzaki said he would stop bothering them and he would leave to sort out the presentation materials in the classroom. Hanamori offered to come along, but he cut her off and told the three of them to hang out together and that he didn't want to get in the way. Kana blamed Mami for harassing Kanzaki, and Mami, who did it as a joke, was surprised she scared him. In the classroom, we see Kanzaki playing with his keyboard while thinking he almost acted impulsively. Kanzaki remembered back when they did it in part 1 and thought that they only did it to help Hanamori get over her male phobia so that they could finish their project, and that he's just a non-scary man to her. So even if they spent one night together, there was no reason for her to fall in love with him. At that moment, Hanamori opened the door and went in. While looking down, Kanzaki said that was fast and asked her where her friends went. Hanamori told him that they both went to class. Hanamori said that he was acting strange earlier and asked him if something was wrong. He said it's nothing and it doesn't have anything to do with her. She tried to speak up, but he cut her off and said they should focus on the project. But she asked him if they said something that made him uncomfortable, which surprised him. While stammering, Hanamori told Kanzaki that he's the type of person who never speaks up for himself. She asked him to please forgive them if they said something to hurt him. He stood up and yelled, saying she didn't do anything wrong, which scared the living daylights out of her. After calming down, Kanzaki apologized for yelling so loudly all of a sudden, to which Hanamori accepted. He told her it's not her fault, and he explained that he's been in a similar situation before, and he was reminded of what happened then, so he was a little shaken up. He said that it's entirely his problem and is unrelated to her. He wanted to change the subject. He also apologized for being inconsiderate. Hanamori didn't say anything and simply hugged him. She said that it must have been a painful memory if just thinking about it made him act like that. She thanked him for turning the embarrassing project into a fun experience for her and for helping her get over her fear of men. Hanamori said she would help him now and told him to tell her about anything bothering him. Kanzaki came to the realization that he likes Hanamori because she is so kind, so warm, and so soft. He remembered what happened in part 1 and his piercing rod started begging him for action, so he had to hold it down tightly. Seeing him, Hanamori turned bitter red. She apologized, saying it's her fault, but Kanzaki reassured her, saying she isn't to blame for how he reacted. In his mind, Kanzaki thought that his reaction wasn't good because Hanamori was just trying to comfort him, but his piercing rod wanted action the moment she hugged him. He thought it was all over, that she would never like him now, and he might as well say goodbye to the idea of romance. Hanamori called out to him, and while blushing, she asked him if he would like her to help him, which confused Kanzaki. Kanzaki tried rejecting her offer, saying that they couldn't do it now since they are in school and they might get caught, but Hanamori told him it would be fine since she booked out the classroom for them to work on their projects. And so they did it, right in the classroom. Ba 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 ba. After they did, Hanamori was about to tell Kanzaki something, but because they heard the sound of people approaching the classroom, they hurriedly got dressed and left. While squatting outside the classroom, they both felt like they did something terrible in the spur of the moment. Kanzaki asked Hanamori what she was about to say before they got dressed. She told him she would tell him next time, which made him even more curious. He thought that even though he likes Hanamori, he doesn't know how she feels about him. The source of this doujin is BOKURA wa HANARE ga DEKINAI HONRON.